Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, April 11th, 2022. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson.
This evening, we are here to award 12 women entrepreneurs in the St. James's area, 6 of whom have been in business for some time now, while the other 6 are younger individuals who are just starting out.
A ceremony was held on the evening of April 7th to award women of entrepreneurial excellence in the St. James's Parish. Receiving awards were Esme Paris of Esme's Sunrise, Delia Maynard of Double Scope, Claudette Walwyn of Sweet or Savory, Paulette Fredericks of Somewhere Kitchen and Bar, Valencia Griffin of Compassionate Touch, Beverly Knowles of Tiny's Burgers and Fries, hairstylist Tara Jones of Braided by Tara, cake and pastry maker Cassie Hicks of Cassie's Delight, nail technician Amelia Jones of AJ's Nail Expressions, Monique Washington of the K Moni brand of skincare products, Kimoy Wyatt of Kim's Decor, who offers events decorating services, and Chloe Dorr of Delicious Treats by Chloe, who specializes in cupcakes and other treats. The ceremony was hosted by the Honorable Hazel Brandy-Williams.
In order for us to grow as women, there is a need for us to support each other. We have to share our knowledge. We have to share our skill set, and we have to promote each other. And so in closing, I want to say congratulations to all the awardees here this evening. You are being awarded at this event because we want you to carry the mantle for the businesses in St. James's community, and we want you to be the first to put your hands back and help another sister to start their own business as well. May each one of you encourage another woman or another girl to start their own business so that we can all add to the economic advancement of ourselves, our community, and our country.
The awards ceremony forms part of a broader initiative by Mrs. Brandy-Williams.
This award ceremony is the first of its kind, and it is a part of a larger initiative that will be rolled out shortly. I am in the process of launching an NGO called REACH. It stands for Rural Entrepreneurs Advocating for Change. We have to change the status quo. Too long, the business center surrounds men. Women have to penetrate that circle because we too could become successful entrepreneurs. The idea behind this initiative is to assist women and girls to start, grow, and maintain businesses. This NGO will seek to forge business linkages, assist in grant writing for funding, organizing training, host conferences, and all this is in an effort to help our young entrepreneurs grow and develop.
The event's featured speaker was Rhonda Nisbet Brown, who commended the Honorable Hazel Brandy-Williams for her consistent contribution to women empowerment and recognizing and rewarding women for their important role as female entrepreneurs as they are shapers of the economy. Gender advocate Latoya Jeffers, who also delivered remarks, expressed congratulations to the awardees, urging them to support the efforts of other women. In more local news,
especially as we start to focus on the development of our young people, to look at some of the challenges that our young people are facing and to try to determine how we can assist them to make it through on a day-to-day basis.
In his capacity as Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Colin Dorr, on Friday, April 8th, endorsed the Premier's Ministry's Financial Management Workshop for young people.
I'm happy to give my support to this workshop today. I think it's very timely at a time when there are tremendous challenges facing the general populace. And I notice as well that the target group today is drawn from persons who just started work. And as Mr. Daniel would have indicated earlier, that is the point where the discipline of saving, the discipline of wealth management, the discipline of the need to save for the future is important.
He also highlighted the benefits that the program would have towards creating a more financially stable society, especially during the current global surge in the prices of commodities.
I'm sure many of you who go to the supermarket, you'll realize from week to week prices are increasing. It means, therefore, that the budget you would have set initially a year ago to manage on a month-by-month basis, each month the spending power is getting less and less because the cost of the items are getting more and more, but of course you still have to consume the item. So it draws basically on all of your management skills to be able to get through from month to month, and that's why coming out of this workshop, I'm sure you'll be better prepared to deal with some of these challenges.
He concluded by applauding the event coordinators for the initiative.
I note the range of topics go from budgeting, saving, investment, wealth creation, and so on. As senior officers of government, I do believe that we have this responsibility to educate you as much as possible, and therefore we should commend the organizers of this session, Ms. Jones and her team, who saw it fit at this point, especially as we start to focus on the development of our young people, to look at some of the challenges that our young people are facing and to try to determine how we can assist them to make it through on a day-to-day basis.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Colin Dorr. The following is a press release from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is pleased to inform the general public that the government of Japan has decided as of April 8, 2022, to remove St. Kitts and Nevis from its list of countries denied entry into Japan to prevent the spread of the novel coronavirus. This decision took effect on Friday, April 8, 2022. Holders of St. Kitts and Nevis passports will still need visas to travel to Japan. The St. Kitts and Nevis Chamber of Industry and Commerce has issued a statement on the passing of former Premier of Nevis, Vance Amory. The statement says the St. Kitts and Nevis Chamber of Industry and Commerce notes with profound sadness the passing of the Honourable Vance Amory, former Premier of Nevis and senior Member of Parliament in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Amory served Nevis as Premier for 2 terms in the office between 1992 and 2006 and 2013 and 2017. The Chamber of Industry and Commerce extends its deepest sympathies to his family, friends, and the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The statement notes that Honourable Vance Amory was quiet and thoughtful, yet he enjoyed bringing people together, using his storytelling approach to find mutual interests. He was determined and diligent in achieving his vision of bringing government, civil society, and the private sector together around common interests. Amory wore many hats, in addition to his political prowess as a sportsman in cricket, an athlete, a banker, and an educator. He also worked with successive boards of directors of the Chamber of Industry and Commerce on behalf of the people in the Federation and in the advancement of economic and social development. Honourable Vance Amory was the epitome of Nevisian and Kittitian hospitality and an absolute gentleman. May his soul rest in peace. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, in its continued efforts to control the local dog population, is encouraging its citizens and residents to license their dogs. Dr. Lesroy Henry, Chief Veterinary Officer in the Department of Agriculture in St. Kitts, says it has been a tradition to have dogs licensed. The department will start that process again, and in order for this to happen, dogs will have to be microchipped. They will be categorized with respect to whether they are intact, meaning that they have their reproductive tracts in place and can produce, or not intact or spayed, neutered, or castrated, meaning they do not have their reproductive tracts, Dr. Henry says. These 2 categories will determine the price dog owners would have to pay to have their dogs licensed. A dog that is intact would be $100, and a dog that is not intact would be $15, as the Department of Agriculture is trying to encourage dog owners to have their dogs licensed or to have their dogs spayed to prevent a multiplication of dogs on the street and without owners. Dr. Henry says some dogs are not allowed entry into the Federation, as according to their tracked records, they have caused injuries not only to livestock but also to people. To bring a dog into St. Kitts and Nevis, persons should apply for a permit from the Department of Agriculture. The list of dangerous dogs includes the American Bulldog, Cane Corso, Dogo Argentino, Fila Brasileiro, Japanese Tosa, Pitbull Terrier, Preso Canario, and Staffordshire Terrier. The following is a notice from the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society. The annual general meeting for the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society will be held on Thursday, April 21st, 2022. Only paid-up members will be eligible to participate, and there is still time to join or renew to ensure your participation. The Nevis Historical and Conservation Society is hoping to arrange its annual general meeting via Zoom to enable participation by its many members abroad. Further details and the annual general meeting report will be sent to members shortly. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.